Imagine Jesus of Nazareth, known for his message of love and peace, facing his most ardent critics with surprising sharpness. In the Gospels, several encounters are described where Jesus challenges established norms, not with violence, but with sharp and parabolic words that leave his opponents contrite. His confrontation with the Pharisees, for example, is a chapter that reveals his ability to handle religious dialectic in his favor. When the Pharisees attempt to incriminate him with questions about taxes to Caesar, Jesus astounds them with the famous response, "Give to Caesar what is Caesar's, and to God what is God's." These words not only evade the trap, but also establish a dividing line of power between the earthly and the divine, a lesson that resonates deeply to this day. His confrontations are not limited to religious authorities. Jesus also challenges social expectations, welcomes the marginalized, and questions conventions of gender and class. In a scene that still resonates for its symbolic power, Jesus defends a woman caught in adultery, facing a crowd ready to stone her. With a simple but forceful question, "Let the one who is without sin cast the first stone," he disarms the collective frenzy, urging individual reflection. Here, Jesus not only defends the woman, but also redefines the notion of sin and judgment, a powerful reminder that even in moments of high tension, intellect and compassion can prevail over violence and prejudice. The narrative of Jesus and the merchants in the temple is another crucial episode that cannot go unnoticed. In a show of zeal for authentic spirituality, Jesus expels the traders and money changers from the temple, accusing them of turning a house of prayer into a den of robbers. This action not only reveals a combative and protective side of the sacred, but is also a symbolic act of purification, a call to return to the essence of faith. This physical confrontation highlights his capacity to be indignant in the face of corruption and hypocrisy, while making it clear that true worship of the divine cannot be corrupted by economic interests. In this act, Jesus reinforces his moral authority and challenges power structures that place commerce above spirit. Finally, in his encounter with Pontius Pilate, Jesus offers a dialogue that has been examined and debated over the centuries. Pilate's question, "Are you the king of the Jews?" leads to a conversation that exposes the tensions between imperial power and spiritual identity. Jesus responds with subversive calm, "My kingdom is not of this world." This response, whispered with hardness and conviction, signals a clear break between earthly dominion and divine transcendence. Pilate, even with all his power, faces a truth he cannot control or condemn. This final confrontation with authority symbolizes Jesus' ultimate resistance, his refusal to submit to unjust power structures, while highlighting the inevitable victory of spirit over oppression.